Hello guys, welcome back. Now in today's video I wanted to talk about the daily routine and how long it takes to do the routine. First of all, we are missing in CPT3, we are missing the mayor. There should be supposed to be a mayor in the streets that you can talk to, and it gives you the weekly. So that one is not available at the moment, so you need to add that one occasionally. It is a weekly, so you can spread it across the week, so you don't have to do it every time. So the daily is not increased by that much, but this is the daily routine that you're going to do. Okay, you spawn in the game, you log in. The first thing that you do is you go to the errands. The errands are your dailies. Once a week they will also give you a bigger daily that gives you 600 instead of 400 points here, and the last task is going to be like arrange your schedule how you see fit, right? And then in there you can put some activities, do some fight, do some other stuff. Like, you should technically, in my opinion, to do it as fast as possible, you should be selecting the easiest stuff, like take a photo of a cat, or scratch a ticket, or try coffee, or like, I don't know, spend one stamina or something. Okay, try to do that one. You need to select two activities. Try to select the easiest activities. You go here. Usually the daily is very easy to do, the normal daily. It usually asks you to go buy coffee, buy noodle, and do some stupid stuff like open the scratch card, take a photo of a cat, right? That is it that it asks you, right? So let's go do that. And you want to do that anyway, so that's really good, right? Because the ramen shop gives you a buff. Let's go here. This is the ramen shop. Gives you a buff. Now be careful, because if you don't do the daily, if you don't do any combat, this will last, whatever you click will last for 3 combat. You cannot buy ramen again if you don't do 3 combats to consume it, right? So if I go here, I want to buy it again, it won't let me, right? Because you didn't finish your 3 combat stages on your food, right? So if you buy the ramen, do the combat. Otherwise, the next day you won't be able to buy ramen until you do the 3 combat, right? So, and so maybe you will buy the ramen after you do 3 combat, and then you need to do another 3 combat, right? So you need to do 6 combat fights instances on the next day. So keep that in mind. This is the scratch ticket. Is sleeping because buying ramen reset everything. If you mess up the time system, there are several ways to increase it and to get to the next day. The first and easiest one is to just sleep on the sofa, right? And you rest, and one cycle goes. So if it's night, it will become morning. And now, from now on, we can go back out and go get the coffee that we need. Okay, so we got the ramen, then we need also the scratch ticket. Sometimes during the daily we'll give you a photo. Let's say there is a cat here, because sometimes it's here. Take a photo of a cat, one of the daily requests, done, right? And then this is scratch ticket. Go here, click this one, boom, scratch the ticket. Once a week you will win, I think it's scripted, you will win 60 jades, 60 primos, whatever. And then we go here to the coffee shop. You want to go here every day, immediately click whatever you want. Anything, the first coffee that you get will also give you 60 stamina for free every day. No cooldown. It's once a day, right? So you order whatever you want, whatever feels more fitting for you, to whatever you need to do. And now we have 300 stamina, right? So now from this point on, we are supposed to go use the stamina, okay? So what we do is we go here, we go back home, and we go do some farming, whatever you need to do. Maybe you want to do DVR, right? DVR is where you can fight, or you can do ask, you can do the more VR training. Then you go, this is the training. Otherwise, you go back to your room and click the VR device. In the VR device, this is where you farm for stuff and you use your stamina, because the only way for you to use stamina is by farming something. The story doesn't require any stamina to do. The extra combat inside the main scenario doesn't require any stamina. The Hollow Zero doesn't require any stamina. Shield Defense doesn't, right? So all of these are the only places where you actually use stamina, and this is where you want to dump all of your stuff. So whenever you log in during the day, you go like, okay, I did my routine. Now, what stamina? Where do I want to use my stamina? Let's say, oh, I need some relics. You go to driver validation, you get some relics. Oh, I need some core materials. You go here and you get your core materials, right? Or I need, for example, the combat simulation. I want to get some agent promotion skills. Okay, let's go here and you can make your own. Okay, so that's really, really good. And of course, if you fill it up, it's going to cost 20 per card. The more you use, the more cards you put, the more it's going to ask you, up to a total of 100. Usually this is what you want to do. You don't want to do like hybrid stuff because you might not have enough materials, because there is a little bit of a range, as you can see at the top. There's a little bit of a range. Maybe you don't get 15 exactly. Maybe if you go here and go like, oh, surely I'll get 15, because you need like 15, you get unlucky. Now you wasted 80 stamina, you need to do it again. Only one card, right? So usually people do this all the time, like maxed out everything. So you do a run that costs 100. You do 3 runs of these, of different things that you want. Maxed out, we always ask 100. Now, if you are trying to get the relics cost 60. So you need to do a little bit of math if you want, or you can use your fuel to replenish the stamina, right? I don't think they will, yeah, you can use the 8-liter battery to replenish 60 battery charge. Now, if you buy the battle pass, it will be better, but you don't have to, right? So think about that. You don't necessarily have to, but if you wanted more materials, and you should be doing that, okay? So that's the daily routine should be that. Now, how long it takes depends on your power when it comes to the VR device, whatever you are doing, right? So if you need to do some farming and then log out, it depends how strong you are. If you're one-shotting everybody, because you are like in endgame, it will become easier and easier, I feel like, while early on it will be a little more time consuming, because you are struggling, the battle are kind of long, maybe the monster is like the wrong element, you are the wrong element, maybe they're resistant to you, right? Depends who you get on the RNG when you get like your first characters, your first 5 stars, right? And 4 stars. So keep that in mind, but the daily routine should be something like do the dailies and then spend your stamina. Then maybe go around, set up your shop. You need to match whatever it says up here every day. You can also put like a promoter. You will unlock more with time, a promoter, and then you set the movies that you're going to play that needs to match whatever it asks at the top. This is your level. It will increase with your account level. Also the video store level will increase. Maybe we'll get more. All of these numbers that you saw so far are from CBT3, so keep that in mind before you go like, oh, but general, like the global release doesn't have the same numbers. That's why, right? So keep that in mind. You can generate up to 22,000 money from this. So that's like a little bit of money maker place. There is a little bit of a problem with money, but they might just increase it, right? And then after you do your dailies, you go do the story. So the daily could take like maybe 5-10 minutes, and then if you don't have any story to do, you log out. Otherwise, you are doing the story, you are doing the holo 0, and then don't forget to do your rally commission, because the rally commission are basically a sort of weekly. You can do it every week, right? So Old Town, you can do this one, and you get these materials, which are really, really good. First clear, and then mini cargo truck will gonna give you this item here, right? Which has a bunch of items in it. So keep that in mind. As it says here, special commission, either purge, revives, resonium, right? So do these if you have them, and then you go do your roguelike or abyss. Progress Shield Defense, this is the Abyss, and this is Holo 0, is the simulated universe. It's a roguelike. You go here and you have different places that you can get. You go to here, Abandoned Skyscraper, you have like different places, right? So that's pretty much all there is to it for the daily, right? So keep that in mind. That was a brief showcase of what the daily looks like. I don't think it's going to take too long. It's going to take longer than Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, at first, and then I feel the more you get stronger, the more you understand which what are you farming. It's going to be faster and faster because you will have better teams, better elemental teams and stuff like that. Okay, so that is it. Thank you for watching. Consider liking and subscribing for the channel, and if you want to see more videos, you know what to do. This channel is dedicated to Zenless on Zero, okay? So you will always see Zenless on Zero videos on this one. Then if you want to watch me live, I stream on twitch.tv/Jakazin. So if you want to watch there, come follow, sure. And then there is a Discord in description if you want to join our community, okay? So that is it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.